Never mind striking oil, it looks like Taylor Sheridan has struck gold, this time with Landman, his latest drama series set in the wild boomtowns of West Texas. The Yellowstone creator's latest series has debuted with jaw-dropping numbers, pulling in 14.6 million global viewers across various platforms in its first 7 days. And these incredible figures not only make it the biggest global premiere week ever for a Paramount Plus original, but also highlight Sheridan's unparalleled knack for creating TV gold in the strangest of places. Adapted from the podcast series Boomtown, the series, which stars Billy Bob Thornton, Ollie Larder, Demi Moore, and John Hamm, follows Thornton's Tommy Norris, a crisis executive for an oil company owned by Hamm's Monty Miller, who is in the midst of an investigation when the series starts, while also dealing with his outrageous ex-wife, Larder, arriving in town, alongside his promiscuous 17-year-old daughter Ainsley, Michelle Randolph, and his son, Cooper, Jacob Laughlin, who is keen to train to become an oil worker, starting at the bottom as a worm. Week 2 brought even more good news, with domestic viewership surging by 60% compared to its premiere day. Executive produced by Sheridan and a powerhouse team including David C. Glasser, Ron Burkle, and Christian Wallace, Landman continues Sheridan's almost nonsensical winning streak for Paramount Plus, which doesn't just include Yellowstone but its 2 spin-offs, 1883, 1923, as well as Lawmen, Bass Reeves, Mayor of Kingstown, and Tulsa King, which was recently renewed for a 2nd and 3rd season with leading man Sylvester Stallone. Critical response to the series has been good so far. In fact, it's been better than the inaugural season of Yellowstone. Back in 2018, Yellowstone debuted to middling reviews, landing a modest 58% on Rotten Tomatoes, but over time, it became critically acclaimed. On the other hand, Landman has hit the ground running with a 74% critical score on Rotten Tomatoes, which is obviously a much better score. And while it hasn't reached the heights of Yellowstone's latter seasons, its strong start bodes well for the future, should it be renewed for further seasons. Based on what we've seen before, it would be a huge surprise if we didn't see more of Tommy Norris and his enormously dysfunctional family in the future. Landman premiered on November 17th on Paramount Plus, with new episodes streaming weekly on Sundays. Stay tuned for more.